Asthma. Asthma, a chronic disorder of the lungs, in which inflamed airways are prone to constricts, causing episodes of wheezing, chest tightness, coughing, and breathlessness that range in severity from mild to life-threatening. Asthma is characterized by spasmodic contraction of the smooth muscle of the airways, by increased production of an abnormally viscous mucus by bronchial mucus glands. In several attacks, by airway obstruction from mucus that has accumulated in the bronchial tree. This results in a greater or lesser degree of difficulty in breathing.
One approach to classifying asthma differentiates cases that occur with the identifiable antigen, and which antigen affect tissue cell sensitized by specific antibody. In cases that occur without an identifiable antigen or specific antibody, the former condition is known as asthmatic asthma and the latter as asthmatic asthma.
Asthmatic asthma commonly manifests first in childhood because the subject inherits an atopic characteristic. The serum contains specific antigens to pollens, mold spores, animal proteins of different kinds, and substances from a variety of insects, particularly cockroaches and mice that occur in house dust. Exacerbation of asthmatic asthma is precipitated by contact with any of the substances to which sensitization has occurred. Airway obstruction is often worse in the early hours in the morning. The other form of asthma, intrinsic, may develop at any age, and there may be no evidence of specific antigens. Persons with intrinsic asthma experience attacks of airway obstruction unrelated to seasonal changes, although it seems likely that the airway obstruction may be triggered by infections, which are assumed to be viral in many cases.
Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis TB, infectious disease that is caused by the tuberculobacillus, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. In most forms of the disease, the bacillus spreads slowly and readily in the lungs, causing the formation of hard nodules, tubercles, or large cystic masses that break down the respiratory tissues and bronchitis in the lungs. Blood vessels also can be eroded by the advanced disease, causing the infected person to cough up red blood.
Antibiotics have greatly reduced the mortality from pulmonary tuberculosis in all developed countries, but a decline in mortality began before the introduction, and it is clear that improved diet and housing were responsible for this. With antibiotic therapy, however, the bacilli quickly disappear from the sputum and the spread of infection is quickly controlled.
In its classic form, tuberculosis first cases pulmonary inflammation at the epicenter upper portion of the lungs, and it may progress slowly to form chronic cavity in this region. Secondary infection of the cavity may occur and may be difficult to eradicate. When active pulmonary tuberculosis is a constant threat to the patient, because blood-borne spread may occur at any time.
Diffuse spread of tuberculosis in the lung, known as miliary tuberculosis, may occur at the onset of the disease. The chest radiograph reveals mesenchymal and diffuse shadows. The exact sequence of events that leads to this disseminated form of disease is not understood, but prompt treatment is required to prevent spread to the brain and other organs. Pulmonary tuberculosis remains an important disease.
Asthma and tuberculosis are different causes. Asthma is a chronic respiratory disease caused by inflammation and narrowing of the airways bronchi. Inflammation and also the lungs to produce excessive mucus, which makes difficult for air to enter and exit smoothly. As a result, you have difficulty breathing easily and often feel of breath. In contrast, tuberculosis is an infection disease caused by infection of the bacterium Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is variously transmitted through the splash of water that comes into the airborne the person with active tuberculosis coughs or sneezes. Does not close the mouth or speak carelessly.
Understand the different
changes in body weight. Asthma generally does not cause weight loss, while tuberculosis can lead to drastic weight loss. Tuberculosis can spread the other organs, while asthma does not. Cannot be cured, while tuberculosis can hit.